Well, hello there. Welcome back to another sensual episode of Nook and Cranny Game with Scrumptious Cat. Today, we'll be taking another look at the fall. Are you ready? I'm so excited. So we're in a new area, and there's creepy sounds all over my face, my head, my ears. All of my sensory organs are in... Oh my god, I forgot about this. Slugos. So there might be a little catch-up to do, and I'll skip right here if there's any catch-up to do. And you'll join me back in a second. Whoa.
As a recap, there's a computer with a view screen on the front. There is a mainframe computer terminal. The top hatch has been abrasively pried open, which is where I believe that they grabbed the motherboard from, the main board from. That is an old turbine. Up here we have an emergency shower with a pulled, dangling handle connected to said shower. Now up here we've got two test tubes containing bright, glowing fluid, which we're going to grab and put in our inventory to catch up to where we were last time. Over here there's an open slot with a label that reads detergent. That's right, detergent. A computer terminal. A kitchen knife. Another slug behind door number 6. A kitchen knife. And an old beverage machine. There is a spot here for a cup. There are insects seem to be attracted to something in this machine. So if we can get in the machine, there might be something that we need. There's an aquarium. The front glass has been smashed. Another slug. And another aquarium. The front glass has been smashed.
And now we're all caught up, I believe. So last time we found out that there were two scavengers that were kind of checking the place out. And one of them died. And then the other one died. And the other one lost his head. I know, because I put it on a kitchen table for little children to eat. So, we are back here. And we've also been using that guy's hand to do ID scans and shiitake things like that. So you have Pete and Devin, I believe. So it says that he panicked when Pete was attacked. He tripped over the coffee table and dropped the main board. I don't think I picked up on that last time. Pete started screaming and I ran. It was a bad scream. It was a really bad scream. The empty trash hole is infested with giant slugs. I let my guard down for a minute. Okay, so I've read through these a little bit. They pried over the computer terminal and removed the fancy superconductive mainboard. So after a quick review, the two guys came in to make some cash by stealing stuff, and Pete was attacked, and then I guess this guy probably got overrun by the slugs. So I also remember that last time we saw the green and purple fluid. A series of monitors, faint images from the testing area have been burned into the screens. I'm wondering what's down here. I thought it was the shopping place, but it won't let me pass. And in the shopping place, the light was tilted down, right? So we can go back down in the elevator. This is probably useful. Oh, it goes up. Wait, did we go down in the first place? I'm already gonna have to chop this episode up because I'm doing catch-up. I love playing catch-up. I hate eating catch-up. Validated domestic droids are networked into a stasis compound. I'm wondering what these old turbines are for, if I can somehow manage to power them up. An old turbine. But he said that he dropped the main board, so I'm wondering if there's a little bit more to explore in the lounge area over there. So we got a little computer terminal. This is the third time this month I found our main reactive ingredients. So this is where it said the two ingredients that we picked up, I believe an orange and a purple fluid, they are not supposed to be mixed together. They're perfectly inert by themselves, but when the agents mix, they are incredibly volatile. The light from the reaction alone is enough to cause blindness. Light. What could we use light against? The slugs, right? But there hasn't been like a mound of slugs on anything. If this happens again, I will report it to Wilson. Keep the purple and yellow liquids away from each other. Queen Amidala herself. So it said that he dropped the main board in here. But the caretaker probably came away and swiped it. This room matches the description from the salvager's log. This appears to be where he fell. So if this is where he fell, then this is where the main board should be. Superconductive fluid. Puzzle solving! Actually, I was just throwing stuff at whatever that was. I can reinstall it at the mainframe terminal. I'm so excited! Progress! It's making me so excited. I just want to know what's going on here, and I want to know if we're actually going to like try to take on Merely or reprogram him or whatever. And are we going to kill the caretaker? Oh, new things.
It's not advisable at this time. Oh, thanks for returning that.
Your gratitude was not my objective. I require access to the overrides.
Right. Bad news. This isn't the terminal you need. Primary access is down 2 more levels, and the whole laboratory's flooded.
Well, that is special.
How did the laboratories become flooded?
They were designed with an emergency flush valve in case of contamination. Someone must have initiated it before this block lost power. Backup generators are active now, but the flush never completed.
Then this water is contaminated.
Nah, it's clean. Must have been something else they were trying to get rid of. Or someone.
Interesting. Interesting.
Are you still unwilling to assist me?
It's not a matter of will. Or want, anyway. Doesn't matter. I couldn't help you even if it was. Flushing the water takes way more power than I have access to.
I will shut down this entire facility if I have to.
Do whatever it takes, huh? There is a way.
Reveal it. Please reveal the means.
Let's do it, Merely.
Sometimes following rules and fitting parameters has... well... See behind me?
It appears to be some sort of stasis.
That's right. For droids who've been validated, ready to be reshipped, all their power cores stabilize to one stasis matrix. That's a lot of juice.
You can drain them.
No, you can. Overclock the matrix and reroute the power to boost your emergency flush. You can fry them.
Really now? Well, why not? Of course.
I
Yeah,
may need
analyze.
to save Joseph's.
Yeah, we need
One
to save
human
Joseph's.
life, Arid? Press that button if you, well, if you want to.
Push that button. I wonder... Oh, I can't interact with Merely anymore on this? Oh, okay, here we go.
This is your choice to make, Arid.
See, I don't want to do this and then have it pass up anything. We've got the weird shower. We've got the chemicals. The chemicals of killing. The chemicals. It's technical. Look it up. And then we've got this weird beverage machine where there's a spot for a cup. And I feel like... Well, I also feel like there's nothing we can do with any of this stuff. Well, you know, I mean... When life gives you buttons... Right? I think. Press space to kill all the robots and drain the water. I missed. Commander Josephs, I'm totally gonna save your life. Faint lights can be seen in the break room. Other than the fireflies? Oh man. Everything's so creepy and wonderful. Oh man, okay, so coffee machine's lit up. Let's see, yeah, let's back up a little bit. Still says the same thing, there's a spot for a cup. The glass has been broken, but there's something new here. An informational panel about the animal that was kept in this aquarium. Was it a slug? Was he slug like a bug and a slug? A hive slug. Perhaps the most fascinating... Oh, we got a little achievement. Oh, it's covered up by my icon. We got an achievement, guys. Hive slug. Perhaps the most fascinating indigenous species we have discovered is the hive slug. Capable of growing to a tremendous mass. I have seen it. They're bigger than me. They will reproduce asexually when a suitable mate is not available. These enlarged hive slugs become colony queens, and they dwarf the drones, which we more commonly see. Oh, so there's probably a big old slug somewhere. I've probably been fighting drones. A queen cycles through 2 biological stages: brooding and foraging. Foraging, not foraging. Not like operating at the whim of rage. When she has sufficient nutritional reserves, a queen will produce a clutch of eggs. That's clutch, bro. Then enter a dormant state while they incubate. Once her eggs are gone, she will return to her foraging state, and this is perhaps the most compelling aspect of the species. Select next to continue. The primary function of drones is foraging, and once they have consumed an adequate amount of food, they return to the queen and enter her body through an orifice at her base. That's probably what it sounds like, and it's gross. Drones will deposit the partially digested material and then return to foraging. The cycle then continues until the queen is ready to spawn a new clutch. Clutch is such a weird word. Like, it's got so many, like, operations to it. Not operations. Uses. So what's this one do? An informational panel about the animal that was kept in this aquarium. A jawfish. At first glance, the indigenous jawfish is unremarkable. Really? They become compelling when understood as creatures of extremity. While in proximity to the possible fertile breeding partner, jawfish become fixated on one another and generally docile to their species. It is when they are in isolation, however, that they become extraordinarily aggressive. When testing their territorial ferocity, we separated them with metal gating, and they bit right through the steel. This couple has been here for several years now, and they are quite safe. Yeah, but am I safe? Am I? I don't feel safe. Okay, so... don't have any detergent. Everything should be flood. Let's see what Hank says. What you got, Hank?
Folks, I'm sorry. The terminal has experienced a power surge and is currently inoperable.
Did we, like, hurt Hank by doing this? Because I'm gonna feel real bad, guys. Caretaker. He keeps changing faces, too, for the different operations he's trying to accomplish. That's the word. This was not here a moment ago. Yeah, it wasn't. The cross was not here. Alright, well, let's see what's out to the left before we take the elevator, just in case something's changed. I don't think it would have, because there was no water up here. But for the sake of exploration, we have found not a thing. Sorry, Devin. Rest in peace. Is. Nobody's made that joke before. So we're gonna hit the elevator. This should take us down more. Yeah, going down. Fall Out Boy.
That fish bit through solid steel to catch those insects. My armor would not withstand it. I will have to avoid the water.
Yes, ma'am, sir, robot. You mean he's the robot? Okay. Well, there's a weird, like... if I'm looking this way, there's a weird thing that direction. I don't know how to... It's in the middle of the goddamn screen at the bottom. I can see my flashlight flashing over a little square. It's watery. Oh, the like ringing of the bells. It's amazing. A floating wooden plank, huh? Plastic shoe cover, the hand, the dangerous liquids, and a kitchen knife. I don't think I have anything that's going to help me, but let's maybe step onto the plank. That ain't happening. I'm supposed to avoid the water. Tiny glowing insects. Is this where I can... I got so many ideas. So I'm thinking to mix the liquids that are, they blow up or they're super bright or whatever, I need a cup. And if I need a cup, there was also something inside the coffee machine that might be able to attract them and get the fish away. Or the two liquids combined look like fireflies and then can distract the fish by looking like fireflies. But we will figure it out next time on Nookie. See ya, folks.